Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Doyle Field for another season of Leominster Blue Devil Baseball. Your host, Ray Richard, and I have today with me my grandson, Nathan Richard, who's going to be a part-time spokesman today. And on the camera today is Brad Bedard. As usual, we are the hockey tandem, and now we are the baseball tandem. So we are at Doyle Field with the Blue Devils facing off against the Hudson Hawks. Both teams come in with the same record at 5-5. This is our very first game of the season. We had a lot of rain. We weren't able to get any of the games in, but now we are back for the start, or the first game that we're here. This is game 11 for them. They are 5-5, and Hudson Hawks are 5-5. I'm going to give you the starting lineup that we have for today's game. Starting off is number 11, Dylan Souza, who plays center field. Number 13, Andrew LeBlanc, who plays left field. Number 13, 21, Danny Garcia is your right fielder, batting third. Number 10, Pat Gallagher, who's batting cleanup, and he's your pitcher for today. Number 6, Tommy Hallowell, batting 5 spot, is your shortstop. And the 6th spot is number 1, Nick Cole, who's playing third base. In the 7th spot, number 20, Zach Del Judas, who's playing first base. Number 7, Sean Doyle, who's catching today. And number 4, Tyler Smith, the designated hitter. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem. Thanks for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, today.
Good luck to both teams.
It is May 8th, Wednesday, May 8th, the very first time we're able to get a game in for you people. Hopefully you'll enjoy this game. Again, Leominster comes in with a record of 5-5. Hudson Hawks come in with a record of 5-5. So today's game is a find out who's going to get that 6th victory between Leominster and Hudson. On the mound today is the ace for Leominster High School, Pat Gallagher, who apparently his last game that he played was against Marlborough, and he had 15 strikeouts. He had a no-hitter for 6 1/3 innings, and he's the ace of the club. He's on the mound today. I'm glad to see him out there. It's always a great game when he's on the mound. Game goes by fast. He knows how to pitch, and hopefully Hudson is ready for the onslaught that Pat Gallagher can throw down to the plate. Again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ray Richard, your host and commentator and color man. And today I have Nathan, my grandson Nathan Richard, who is sitting beside me with the headset on. Say hi to everybody, Nathan.
Hi.
Oh, come on, you can say hello to everybody, can't you?
Hi.
Oh yeah, you can do better than that. Jeez, you know, you said 2 more words than Brad did all winter during ice hockey. Brad never talks when he has the headset on. Anyways, I gave you your starting lineups, and it is Souza, LeBlanc, Garcia, Gallagher, Hallowell, Cole, Del Judas, Doyle, and Smith in that order. And also number 12, Liam McNiff, who's playing second base today, number 12, but he is not hitting. First batter up for Hudson Hawks is the leadoff batter, number 11, Matt Lombardi, who plays center field for the Hudson Hawks. And the first pitch of the game from Pat Gallagher. Everybody stationed in their positions. First pitch, strike call on the outside corner. Strike 1. You know, Pat Gallagher has a lot of, he has an arsenal of pitches out there. He's going to give him the curveball, the fastball, the two-seam. There's a nice little pitch right in the dirt, and the guy swinging at it anyways. Strike 2 on the batter. He's down 0-2, the first batter of the game. This is a lot of fun here to be able to give you people this games at home.
It's very cool.
It's strike 3 swinging. Matt Lombardi goes down with a K. He goes down swinging, so he's back on his track of striking out people. Again, like I said, he had 15 Ks last game against Marlboro, and he started off with another K right away. 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Imagine that, Nathan. Did you see that? 3 pitches, 3 strikes right away. There's a shot, foul ball, strike 1. 4 pitches already, Nathan, 4 strikes. Through 4 strikes, 4 pitches. That's Gallagher. He's on. And here comes the pitch. Outside for ball 1. 1-1 on.
I thought that was low.
It was low. Low ball.
Low outside.
Low outside. Ball 1. Here's the pitch on the outside corner. Referee, the umpire calls it strike 2.
Referee?
The umpire.
No hockey?
Yeah, hockey or baseball, right. The umpire calls strike 2. 1-2 on number 12, Noah Stewart, your first baseman for Hudson. There's a ball in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-2 on the batter. He checks in, gets his sign.
It's very cold and windy here.
It's cold today. There's a pitch on the outside corner, low for ball 3. 3-2.
Full count.
Full count. 3-2 on Noah Stewart. Pat Gallagher goes through the windup, and here's the pitch. Nice curveball. Strike 3, takes it, looking. He struck him out. Looking. You know, when you have a 3-2 count like that, Nathan, the best thing to do is you got to try hit that ball anytime. You just don't look at the ball. And he did not do it. Up next, Anthony Coleman, your second baseman, wearing number 24. Pat Gallagher through the stretch, in the pitch. It's right down the first baseman. He picks it up, throws over Gallagher. Easy, 1-2-3 inning. 3-1.
That was a quick inning.
That's a quick inning. It's a quick inning. 2 strikeouts, 1 soft ground ball to first baseman, and they're out of the inning. And the bottom of the first, we're going to feature Dylan Souza leading off, playing center field, with number 13, Andrew LeBlanc, playing left field, and number 21, Danny Garcia, playing right field. Those are your first 3 batters, and Pat Gallagher is batting cleanup. It's really, when I look at this, I look at both rosters today. Both pitchers are batting cleanup. The pitcher on the mound is Tim Person. He's batting cleanup for Hudson. And Pat Gallagher is the pitcher for Leominster, and he's batting cleanup. You don't see that often. That means they're capable of doing many things, Nathan. Imagine that. He can pitch, and he's batting cleanup. Batting cleanup, what does that mean to you?
When you have 2 outs and you can hit a home run or something?
He's probably the best hitter in the lineup. Like David Ortiz used to bat cleanup. Remember that? Remember
Yeah.
Big Papi?
Poppy.
You have your best hitter batting number 4. So Pat Gallagher is the 4th hitter. And Tim Person, pitcher for Hudson, is batting cleanup also. Well, I'm not sure if you people really wonder what's going on outside today, but there was a bright thing in the sky today called the sun. Did you see the sun today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a sun today. I saw that. And I don't know what it was, but I seen it out there, and it was great to see that sun. The field has dried up.
Wait, I'm a son.
You know, Brad, you know, if you can really take a good look at how the field looks today, how impeccable it looks today, the people that do the field, they're great. They should get a raise. What do you think? They should get a raise doing the field. Look how good that field looks today. I don't know who they are, but they do a great job. Okay, batter up for the Blue Devils, number 11, Dylan Sousa, playing center field. Person goes through the stretch, and there's a hit ball right down third baseline. Is it going to roll? Fabe picks up and roll foul. The third baseman made a steady play down the third base line. He didn't want the ball to cut back over the white chalk. It would have been a fair ball, so he picked it up before it got over there. Foul ball. Down 0-1 on Dylan Sousa. Leading off for the Blue Devils. Person through the windup, and here's the pitch. High for ball one. 1-1 on Sousa. Steps in the plate. And here's the pitch. Low, inside for strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Dylan. He's looking for something he can just put into play here. He looks like somebody that can run. There's a nice curveball coming in. He just gets a piece of it, goes foul into the dugout for the Hudson Hawks. Nice curveball from Tim Person.
What I noticed, this catcher for Hudson is really big.
He's a big boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's good to be a big catcher. There's a pitch on the inside corner again, and Dylan just fouls it off into the dugout one more time. He's just standing up there. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Dylan. Steps in the plate. Takes the sign. And here's the pitch. Right down the pipe. There's a foul ball into the grandstands behind us. Landed up on Main Street.
Someone's car.
That's way out of here. That's way out of here. Foul ball.
I think I might have hit someone's car.
There's a left fielder picks up. It's a fly ball. Out to left fielder. Picks up for out number 1. We're going to mark that down. F7 on the score sheet. 1 down. Up next, number 13, Andrew LeBlanc, playing left field for your Blue Devils. Another left-handed hitter. Number 13, Andrew LeBlanc. And there goes the paper.
That's a goner.
I'll have to
I'll go get it.
go get it. Ball 2, 2-0 on Andrew LeBlanc. Steps in, gets the sign. Here's the pitch. High and inside. Ball 3 on Andrew LeBlanc. Ball 3. He's got a good eye at the plate. Steps in, gets another sign. Here's the pitch. Right over the plate, strike 1. He's looking all the way. He was taken all the way. Good pitch by Tim Person. 3-1 count on Andrew LeBlanc. Here's the pitch. Takes a shot down the left field line. It's going to veer fire with that wind coming in. It drops in for a foul ball. 3-2 is the count on Andrew LeBlanc. Making the pitcher throw some pitches here. I'm not taking that pitch count, but 3-2 on Andy LeBlanc. And here's the pitch. Steps in. It's low, inside. He walks him. Andrew LeBlanc gets a walk. First base run of the ball game. The base on balls for Andrew LeBlanc. Next up is number 21, Danny Garcia, your right fielder. Number 21. Steps in, another left-handed hitter. 3 left-handed hitters in a row. Here's the pitch on the inside corner. Fly pop up to second baseman. Got a tail with the sun. Looks like it's going to drop in, and the center field picks it up. 2 down. Danny Garcia flies out to the center fielder. Mark that on your thing as a F8, fly out. 2 down. Pat Gallagher, your pitcher today, and your cleanup batter, number 10. That's a great number, isn't it, Nathan? Number 10?
Mm-hmm. Great number.
I have my color man over here, Nathan Richard, who's munching on a Pop-Tart, and he can't talk very well.
Nope.
A little snack for him. Here's the pitch to Gallagher. Curveball, loop it back to the backstop. And LeBlanc gets over to second base. Wild pitch from the pitcher. Count is 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Top of the first, no score. LeBlanc at second base on the walk and a pass ball. And here's the pitch. high for ball 3. Cannot get that strike zone in. LeBlanc still at second, takes the lead off at second base. Gallagher steps in. Here's a pitch from Tim Person. There's a ball 4. He walks Pat Gallagher, 2 men on base. Pat Gallagher with a walk. Up next is Tommy Hallowell, your shortstop, number 6. The first right-handed batter in the lineup, Nathan.
No, first batter was right.
First batter was right? Dylan Souza, he was left. Oh, yeah. I think so. Yeah, he's probably right, but maybe not. We'll check that out. Stepping in is Tommy Hallowell, your shortstop, number 6. He got 2 men on board. He takes a strike. Ball 1. It was a high strike. Yeah, Nathan, you're right. That catcher is kind of tall, isn't he? Here's the pitch. High curveball for ball 2. He can't get it lower. He's just missing on that curveball. It remains high. He can't get it. Tim Person. He's got LeBlanc at second. There's a strike right over the plate. 2-2 on Tommy Hallowell. He's got 2 men on board. You got LeBlanc at second, Gallagher at first. He's got 2 ducks. There's a high fly pop up to left field. He picks it up out of the sun and he grabs it for out number 3. Tommy Hallowell flies to the left fielder. 3 down. 2 men left on base. The score after 1 complete. No score. Up next for Hudson Hawks. Number 14, Tim Person is going to lead off. Number 17, Brady Stewart. And number 3, Chris Lennox is due up in the bottom half, the top half of the second inning. Are you with me now, Nathan, after you finish that Pop-Tart?
Yeah, it's freezing. Whew, I'm freezing.
Yeah, buckle up there, yeah. All right, you stay warm. It's kind of breezy here back of the net, back of the fence.
I thought it was going to be warm today, but...
No, zip it up if you have to, yeah, I know.
Because we're in the shade.
Yeah. It's supposed to be warm today. Let me help you with that.
I got it.
You got it? No.
Yeah, I'm dumb. I don't know how to... I know how to do a zipper.
Okay. Okay. Always bring a coat. You never know what's going to happen here at Doyle Field. Incredible. As soon as the sun's going to go down, it's going to get cold here for sure. On the mound, Pat Gallagher again. Second inning. Bottom of the top of the second, score is 0-0 if you're just joining us. Again, thanks everybody for joining us. We are LTV. After the ball game, they usually go back to the office and they edit, do what they have to do, and then you can stream it live on, not live, you can stream it on your computer. Go to Leominster.tv, click on the link, and you can stream it on your computer. And at home, all those people watching at home, channel 8 on cable, on Verizon, and on Comcast is channel 9, or channel 8, channel 9, okay, and then channel 32 is Verizon, I believe. I think it's, all right, here's the pitch from Gallagher. There's a shot up the middle for the first base hit of the game. Number 14, the pitcher against pitcher. He gets the first hit of the afternoon. He gets a single up the middle, and Person's on base. Nobody out.
It's cold.
And Person's on first base with a single up the middle. Next batter we have number 17, Brady Stewart, your third baseman. Gallagher throws over to first base, checks back the runner. Gallagher got a beer down now. He has a runner on first, nobody out. There's a pitch in the dirt. Nice play by the catcher, stop that. Nice play by the catcher is Sean Doyle. Gallagher into the windup and the pitch. There's a going for a steal. It was a hit and run for Hudson. He's got to come back. 1-1 is the count on the batter. It was a hit and run. He wanted to put the ball in play. He fouled it off down the third baseline. Gets a sign from the third base coach. Steps into the plate. Brady Stewart looks in. Pat Gallagher, throw to first base. Cannot get him at first base. Got a quick move to first base. You see that move, Nathan?
Yeah.
Nice
you shouldn't get out on those.
No, they should know. But it's a quick move over to first base. Gallagher with the pitch. Another hit and run. Back to down up high over the second baseman's head into the center field. Stolen base for Tim Person on second. Nobody out here in the top half of the second inning. Man on second with nobody out. At the plate, Brady Stewart plays third base for Hudson. Pat Gallagher has to worry about that shot up the middle. He's going to bear down. 1 ball, 2 strikes, high pitch for ball 2. Gallagher checks the sign. And the windup. And the pitch. Nice curveball right down third base. Check back the runner over to first, and nice play. Gets him out at first base for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop number 3, Chris Lennox.
1 down. 1 out here. Top half of the second. The pitcher's on second base with a nice shot up the middle for a single. Nice play by the third baseman. It's a pitch in the dirt. Nice play, and the pitcher steals third base.
I think that looked pretty early.
Huh?
I think he left pretty early.
He left pretty early, yeah. He's a good steal. He's on third base right now. Chris Lennox is your batter for Hudson, who's a shortstop. 1 man down. Man on third. Gallagher's pitching through the stretch into the nice pitch, nice curveball on the outside corner for strike 1. Ball 1, strike 1. All he's trying to do, Chris Lennox, all he's trying to do is just try to get the ball in play. Hopefully to the right field. As a bunt sign was in. They're in a pickle here. No, he goes right back. The bunt sign was on, and he released it to take strike 2. They're trying to play small ball against Leominster High School. That's Leominster's forte for the last 40 years, playing small ball. There's the pitch. Nice swing, strike 3, call. We got 2 outs here. 2 outs here.
Number 6, Sam
And I'm going to lose Nathan right here. He's got to get going. He's got to take off. He's got to go get his...
Lost connection.
You got to go get your pictures taken, right? Yes.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I'll leave the coat, yes. You can talk, yeah. All right. I need a hug. Okay, Nathan's got to go. See you, Nathan. Thanks for joining us. Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thanks. We'll see ya. Thanks, Dan. It's in my car. Okay. There's a swinging strike. Ball 1, strike 2. Runner at third base. Gallagher wants to get out of this inning without any runs aboard. He's working hard here to get this last batter. Sam Person, number 6. There's a nice pitch down the third baseline. Oh, foul ball. Hit the grass seam and it rolled foul. What a great play that was. The manicurist for Doyle Field just did a great job and helped out Leominster High School on that. Hit the curb of that grass section in the infield and it rolled foul. Because Tim Person, the runner on third base, he was going to score on that play. In the dirt. Nice play. Nice Ball 1. Ball 2, strike 2. 2-2 on Sam Person, the catcher for Hudson. Here's the pitch. Right down the pipe. High fly pop up. Nice play by the catcher. Picked that up. No runs.
After 1.5, no score, ladies and gentlemen.
No runs. One hit. One left. And at the end of 1.5, no score. And the Blue Devils coming up. Nice play by the catcher. Nice play by the catcher for Leominster. Sean Doyle, who made that pop-up look easy, took it down. No runs were scored. Leominster turned the bat in the bottom half of the second inning. We got Nick Cole, number 1, your third baseman up first. Number 20, Zach Del Judas, your first baseman batting 2. Number 7, Sean Doyle, batting 3rd, your catcher. Are you? Huh? Yep. Huh? These are great. These are awesome. I played hockey all winter. It was great. I'm like a new person now. It's great. It's unbelievable.
Leading off the second inning for Leominster, the third baseman, number 1.
Okay, Nick Cole, your third baseman, up first. Steps into the plate. Nick Cole, number 1. And here's the pitch. Nice strike call on the inside corner for strike 1. If you're just joining us, everybody, the score is 0-0 in the bottom half of the second. A nice pitch by the pitcher. Nice curveball just dropped right in there for strike 2. Just joining us, 0-0, the bottom half of the second inning. Nick Cole is your batter. The pitch, swinging, strike into the corner. Left field, it's going to drop in for a foul ball. Just put a bat on it. He's down on the count, 0-2. You got to protect the plate, and he did. He just put the bat out, and it landed foul. And the pitch. Down the third baseline, picked up by Mr. Error. Error on the third baseman, and Nick Cole is on first base. We're going to call that an E. An E5. Nick Cole at first base. Up next, we have number 20, Zach Del Judas, your first baseman. We have a runner at first, Nick Cole, who made a shot down third baseman, and the third baseman could not pick it up. He's on first base with an error. Oh, looked like a balk. It was a balk. It was a balk. I saw it from here. Did you pick that up? I just picked that up from the pitcher. That was a balk on the pitcher. So Cole goes down to second base. Cole goes down to second base on the balk with the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Swinging. High fly pop up to the pitcher. First baseman calls him off in the sunlight, and he picks it up for out number 1. Zach Del Judas flies out to the first baseman for 1 down.
The catcher, number 7, Sean Doyle.
Sean Doyle, number 7, your catcher, who made the inning, the last out of the last inning with a pop up behind the backstop. He's looking to bunt. Low, ball 1. Nick Cole, who reached on an error, is at second right now after the balk by the pitcher. Nice pitch down the outside corner for strike 1. He reached second base on a balk by the pitcher with 1 down. And Sean Doyle, your catcher, at the plate. And here's the pitch. Swinging on the third baseman. Nice play by third baseman. Picks it up at first. Out at first base. Sean Doyle. out number 2.
Designated hitter number 4.
And Nick Cole ends up on third base on a fielder's choice. We got Doyle at third base, stepped in. We have Tyler Smith, number 4, 9th hitter of the ball game for the Blue Devils. Steps in. 2 men out. Strike 1. Nick Cole at third base. There's a pitch. Swinging, strike high. Strike 2 on Tyler. Down on the count, 0-2. All he has to do is get a piece of the ball, get a little single here, drive it through the middle. Can make the play. Bare hands at that. And he's out at first. Nice play, nice pickup by the first baseman. Nice hand grab by the shortstop. And that's out number 3. Failed to score there. After 2 complete innings, we have no score. Both pitchers are pitching well. Hudson got a guy on third base. Now Leominster got a guy on third base. Failed to reach the plate. Hudson Hawks come at the bat in the top half of the third. They have Jameson, your right fielder. And then we have number 9, Josh Jacobson, your left fielder. And then the top of the order, Matt Lombardi, due in this inning. Top of the third. You know what I like about this, Brad, is that between innings we have music and stuff. Isn't that great? I like that stuff. So each team was able to get a guy to third base, but they both failed to score. So we remain scoreless after 2 complete innings. You know, they're playing all this music, Brad. I feel like just getting up and dancing and stuff like that. Why not? That was a great barehanded catch by the shortstop for Hudson, and threw over to first base on 1 hop and got him out at third base. Got him out at first base for out number 3 in the bottom half of the Leominster. Now the top half of the third inning, we have Jameson Folk 2, the right fielder, batting in the 8th spot. There's a pitch. Low for ball 1. He gave a strike on that. It looked low to me. Strike 1 on the batter. And there's a pitch. Strike 2. He's grooving it now. Pat Gallagher is on the mound. He's just throwing BBs at here. Batter's just looking at it here. Strike 2. He's down on the count. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swinging. Strike. It down the right field line. It's going to land. Foul ball. No, fair ball. I couldn't see it from and it's out at second base. Nice throw from the right fielder. He picks him off at second base, going in for a double. Nice play by the right fielder out there. Throws it down to second. He picks him off. He tried to stretch that single into a double, and he gets picked off at second base. Nice play. We're going to rule that a single and thrown out at second. Nice throw by the right fielder. The right fielder, we have Danny Garcia, pinpoint shot to second baseman and picked him off. Tried to stretch that single into a double. Not on his arm. Great throw. And picked him off at second base. Out number 1, Jameson. Up the plate, Josh Jacobson, number 9. Your number 9 hitter in the order. Nice curveball, remained up high. Ball 2, strike 1. 2-1 on Josh. That was a great play. Who can have a replay of that? We show a replay of that play at right field. Threw him out at second. Gotta like that. Strike 2. Caught him looking. Pat Gallagher wasting no time on the mound. Up and at him. In the windup and the pitch. Nice curveball. takes him out. Swinging, strike 3 call. 2 down. Pat Gallagher with 3 Ks right now. Top of the order, number 11, Matt Lombardi, who plays center field. His second visit to the plate to see Pat Gallagher. He struck out in the first inning. Swinging right to Pat Gallagher. Nice one hop, charity hop to second, and he throws over to first base to get out number 3.
After 2.5, no score. Here's a look at the Blue Devils schedule.
3 down, 3 up, 3 down. Nice play by Garcia in right field, who threw out that player going, stretching the single into a double and picks him off at second base. No many left on base. Coming up, the top of the bottom of the third inning, we have the leadoff hitter, Dylan Souza, leads off. He flew out to the left field the first time up. He flew out to the left field the first time up, and he's out. He's up to bat for the second time against Tim Person, pitcher for Hudson. Score is scoreless here in the bottom half of the third inning. Both teams are at 5-5, and you can tell they're both pretty good teams.
Leading off, the center fielder, number 11,
Dylan Souza. Dylan Souza is up at the plate, and I was talking to his mother earlier. Jen was here earlier, and I'm sure she's watching the game someplace. And we talked about Dylan, how he went through some knee surgeries last season and was not able to play the whole year. He's a senior, and now he's a chance to get back into the groove, into the lineup. And he flies out to center fielder, but he's happy to be back. We're happy to see him. And he just flew out to the center fielder, went out. Andrew LeBlanc, number 13, your batter, your left fielder. Yeah, as I was talking about, his mother Jen was here earlier talking to me, and he had some kind of ACL, MCL last season. He was not able to play, and now he's a senior and he's able to get back into the lineup and play. So good to see him. Glad that he's here, and he feels good about it, and I'm happy for him that he's able to actually play baseball his senior year. So congrats to Dylan for working so hard last season to get back into the lineup. And he's your leadoff hitter. Up is Andrew LeBlanc, who's got 1 ball, 1 strike. Slow curve, left it up high, ball 2 on Andy LeBlanc. He walked his first time up bat. And there's a nice shot, single down between the third and second baseman for Andy LeBlanc. He's on first base. He's got a nice single. Nice single for Andy LeBlanc. He's on base twice this game. Number 21, Danny Garcia, who made that fine play in right field to throw out that runner at second. Steps into the plate. He gets hit by the pitch, and he's going to take his base. Hit by pitch. Andy LeBlanc goes to second, and Danny Garcia, hit by pitch, gets to first. We have 1 out, 2 men on for Pat Gallagher, the cleanup hitter, and your pitcher of the day. Pat Gallagher steps in. He wants to crank one here, that's for sure. The wind is blowing from left to right. If he gets one up high in the air, let it sail out there. Let the outfielders try to gauge where that ball's going to fall in. The wind is kind of nasty today in the outfield. Gallagher at the plate. Strike 1. There's a wild pitch, the wildest pitch I've ever seen in my life. Went 30 feet over the batter's head. You see that? I think it was a field goal. It was way over the head. So Gallagher steps in. Ball 1, strike 1. Both runners advance. Andy LeBlanc is at third. Garcia is at second with 1 man down. Gallagher is swinging. Strike 2. Pitcher took something off of that pitch. 2 strikes on Gallagher. 1 and 2. Leominster's on the attack here. Man at second and third. There's a shot by Gallagher in the outfield. Center fielder going out. Makes the catch at center field, and he tags up LeBlanc coming in to score, and he scores. LeBlanc scores the first run of the game. Andy LeBlanc. That was an RBI for Pat Gallagher. Brings home Garcia. Brings home LeBlanc. Garcia remains at second on throw into the second baseman, but he's got an RBI. That helped the cause. That helps his cause. There's 2 men down. Tommy Hallowell, your shortstop, steps in with a runner at second in scoring position. 2 men out, 1 out. There's a bouncing ball, wild pitch. Garcia rounds off the third base. Standing, no throw, another wild pitch. Ball and a strike on Hallowell. He flew out to the left field the first time up. Here's the pitch. High for ball 2. Steps in. Get Garcia at third base. Waiting for another wild pitch. Hope he gets one here. Into the outside. Ball 3. 3-1 on Hallowell. I'm sure Garcia is waiting for another wild pitch so he can score. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch. Strike 2. Full count on Hallowell. 2 out. 1 out. Only 1 out. 3-2. Oh, there's 2 outs. There's 2 outs. Nice throw by the third baseman, and Hallowell grounds out the third baseman for 3 outs. 5-3 is your scoring on that. So Leominster comes across with the first run of the game on nice base hit. Angie LeBlanc gets the first base hit, gets advanced. 1 left on base. Leominster takes the lead 1-0 after 3 innings of play. Up next for Hudson, we have the leadoff hitter, Matt Lombardi, set the face against Gallagher, who has 3 Ks, 4 Ks so far, 4 strikeouts, 1 hitter going, and no runs. He's pitching effortlessly out there on that mound. The play of the game so far, everybody, was that play from Garcia in right field, who threw out that runner who had a single, trying to stretch it into a double, and he picked him off at second base. Great play, great throw, great pickup. Everything had to be perfect, and it was good timing and nice play by Garcia. And Andy LeBlanc came across with the first run for Leominster, and they are on top 1-0 in the top half of the 4th inning. Noah Stewart. Matt Lombardi was the last batter of the, so we had Noah Stewart leading off in the top half of the 4th. And there's a pitch, nice strike by Pat Gallagher on the mound. You know, it's really important for the pitcher that, like, start off the inning and get your first pitch as a strike. That's what you got to work for all the time. Strike 2. Batter did not like that call. He's down 0-2, so it's really important to get that first strike over the plate. You put the batter in the hole right away, and now he's 0-2 on the batter. Now he can just mix it up. Strike 3, down the Gallagher picks it up, fires over to first base for out number 1. Little dribbler down to Pat Gallagher, and he picks it up 1-3.
Second baseman number 24, Anthony Coleman.
On the marking, 1 down. Anthony Coleman. Anthony Coleman, who grounded out to first baseman, who handed over to Gallagher covering first base. Was counting that in your record book. It was a 3-1. First baseman to the pitcher. That's his first time up. Steps in. There's a pitch. Shot. Line shot down the first base line. Fair ball. getting to first base. Garcia with the ball, going to try throwing it to second base. He missed on the throw. He gets a double. Anthony Coleman picks up a double, a shot down the right field line. Gets a double. 1 out, man on second. Gallagher's got a pitch into the stretch now. We have Tim Person, his counterpart on the mound, pitcher, who got a single his first time up. Looking to duplicate that right now. He's got a man in scoring position. Gallagher with the throw. A fake throw to second base. Gallagher steps on the mound, gets in, ready for the pitch. There's the pitch, nice on the outside, ball 1. Just missed the corner. Gallagher checking his signs. Look at what he wants. In the windup. Checks his second base. And the pitch. Nice pitch by Gallagher for strike 1. 1-1 on Person, the pitcher for Hudson, who singled his first time up. Cannot give up a run right here or a hit right here. Fakes the throw to second base, brings the batter back to second base. Gallagher's got to concentrate on that pitcher right now. The bat at the plate, there's a pitch right down the shortstop, picked up, fired over the first base, out number 2. And the runner advances, Anthony Coleman. Coleman is on at third base. 2 men out. 2 men out. Brady Stewart, your third baseman, steps in, number 17. Man on third. We're going to watch for small ball here. I know that's what probably they're discussing at the mound. But there's 2 men out. A squeeze play? Nah. Brady Stewart steps in. 2 men out. Man on third. And the pitch. Swinging up to the second baseman, out in the infield grass. It looks like it's going to drop, and it does drop. Nobody had it. It was a no man's land out there. And it dropped in for a single. So Brady Stewart gets the RBI. Anthony Coleman scores. 1-1. He's on first base. Dropped in there in no man's land. Just one of those little hits that nobody can get to, and it just drops in. The right fielder can't get it, center fielder can't get it, second baseman can't get it, and it just drops in. See it many, many times. And the pitch, on the outside pitch, and the runner's going to go. There was a pitch-off play to throw him out. Catcher could not hold on to it. Ball rolls all the way to the fence. And Brady Stewart ends up on second base with that pass ball. Chris Lennox is your batter. A man in scoring position. Top half of the fourth. 1-0, 1-1 is your score. And 2 men out. And the pitch by Gallagher. Nice curveball coming in right at you. One ball, 1 strike. Checks his sign. Time out at the plate. Batter steps back in. Gallagher checks his sign. 1-1 on the batter. And here's the pitch. Swinging up the second baseman, picks it up over to first. And they're out of the inning. 4-3, 3 outs. 1-1 is the score in the top half of the fourth inning. Hudson plates across a run on a infield, a pop single into no man's land into right center. And the player on third base scored easily on that play. Tie ball game going to the bottom half of the fourth inning. We have Nick Cole, Zach Del-Judas, and Sean Doyle. Your scheduled 3 batters in the bottom of the fourth. Cole, Del-Judas, and Doyle scheduled to appear. Both teams come into this game at 5-5, so they're both having and they're both tied at 1-1. So you know both teams can win. And they play a total of 20 games for the season, so you have to win 10 games to get into the postseason. Nick Cole is your batter, leadoff batter in the bottom of the fourth. Nick Cole takes a strike call. Del-Judas on deck. Nice curveball inside, just missed the inside corner. Ball 1, 1-1 on Cole. There's the pitch. Another lazy curve on the outside corner. Cannot pick his spot. Just missing. 2-1 on Cole. And the windup. High for ball 3. 3-1. Good eye out there, Cole. 3-1. Now he's got to come in with the strike. Is he taken? Ball 4. Gets over to first base. And walked him. Zach Del-Judas is your batter. He flied out to the first baseman, his first time up. Nick Cole at first base. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Score is tied at 1-1. Del-Judas at the plate. On the outside corner for strike 1. I got a good view of the action here. You know that? I can tell when the ball is inside, outside. It's a good view from where I am right here. And the pitch. High for ball 1. 1-1. Del-Judas steps in. Pitcher looks back to runner. And the pitch. Swinging out to center field. Looks like it's over his head. He gets back. He cannot reach it. Over his head. Into the fence. He's going to come in for 2, and he gets a double. And he's over to third base. Nice shot by Del-Judas. Runs up with a double on that. Moved over to run at third base to get a nice shot. Got a double over the center fielder's head, and it bounced all the way to the fence. A double with nobody out in the bottom half of the fourth. They got 2 runners in scoring position, and Sean Doyle, your catcher, who grounded out to the third baseman his first time up. Now he can, he's got 2 ducks aboard. And there's a pitch. High and outside for ball 1. This is where the Blue Devils can break this wide open. 2 men on, nobody out. Doyle at the plate, low for ball 2. Looks like the pitch is losing composure now. Ball 2, nobody out. And there's the pitch. Right over the plate, strike 1, taken all the way. Doyle is your batter, the catcher. And the pitch, 2-1 pitch. High for ball 3. It hit him. It hit him. It was a hit by pitch, so Sean Doyle gets to first base. Bases are loaded, nobody out. Tyler Smith coming to the plate, And they're going to have a meeting of the minds with Coach Barnaby at third base, finding out what they're going to do here. And there's a meeting of the mind for Hudson on the mound, trying to figure out what they got. They got bases loaded, nobody out. And we got Tyler Smith coming up, and then at the top of the order. So things are looking bright for the Blue Devils in the bottom half of the fourth inning. They can try to plate a couple of runs here. Would be great.
Designated hitter number 4, Tyler Smith.
Now we're going to do a little squeeze play. What do you think, Brad? A little squeeze play here, a little bunt? I don't think so. And here's the pitch. Bases are full. Ball 1. Tyler Smith, who grounded out to the shortstop first time up. And he takes the pitch. Low inside for ball 2. Pitcher is reaching now, trying to get a strike. No way to put him. There's the pitch, right over the plate. Strike 1, 2-1 on Tyler. Nobody out, bottom half of the fourth inning. And here's the pitch on the outside. On the outside for ball 3, 3-1. There's no way to put this person. They're going to get an RBI if you get a walk right here. Tyler Smith, there's a pitch right over the plate. Swinging, strike. Ball. It's a foul ball down in the left field corner. He was swinging just inches away from being a fair ball. Down the third baseline. Steps in, 3-2. Nobody out. Bases are loaded. Stay right with us, everybody. Don't go away. And here's the pitch. Swinging out to the center fielder. He picks it, makes out number 1, and here comes the runner to the plate, and he scores easily. RBI. Out number 1. And Nick Cole scores the second run for Blue Devils, and the runners advance. Del Judas is on third, and Sean Doyle remains on first. 1 down. Top of the order, Dylan Sousa.
Fielder number 11, Dylan.
I can see his mother, Jen, now. I don't know where she is, but she must be like watching intently right now. So Jen, I think he's going to get a hit right here. Dylan Sousa up at the plate. He flied out to the left fielder, and he flied out to the center fielder. He needs a hit right here. There's a throw to first base, back safely. Man on first and third. We got Del Judas at third. We got Doyle at first. Up at the plate, we got Dylan Sousa. Steps off the mound, checks back the runner. No balk this time. There's the pitch. Swinging over the shortstop's head. He plates a run. Del Judas comes in to score. Nice hit by Sousa. I just called that. I knew he was going to get a hit. I called it. So Del Judas comes in to score a third Blue Devils run. Sousa with a single. Nice shot over the shortstop's head. Right into left center. And the runners advance. We got Sean Doyle at second. And Sousa at first. And Andy LeBlanc is your batter. He's going to go for a bunt down the third baseline. Cannot do it. We're going to play small ball. I like that. Less than 2 outs. Got to go for it. Less than 2 outs. He's going to try small ball. Hit it down third baseline. Third baseman has to come and pick up the ball. And you know that Doyle will reach third for sure. And Sousa will get the second. And that's what they're trying to do, advance the runners. And here's the pitch. Inside for ball 2, 2-1. Andy LeBlanc steps in. He had a single his last time up and scored. And there's a shot to second base, picked up, joined for the double play. And they do get it, the double play. They come through with flying colors, the Hudson Hawks, and picked up a double play. It was a 4-6-3 double play.
After ball complete, Leominster leads 3-1. Other Leominster High School sporting
Andy LeBlanc hits into a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning, but The Blue Devils plated 2 runs, and they are up 3-1 going into the bottom half of the 5th, the top half of the 5th inning. It's time. Yes. Be right back. All right, we're back, everybody. We just had a station identification. We are Leominster TV coming directly right into your living room. We got the Leominster Blue Devils playing against the Hudson Hawks. The score after 4 complete innings, 3-1 in favor of the Blue Devils. Your home team today. We're at Doyle Field, at friendly Doyle Field today, and sunny. That's unheard of. I can't believe that bright thing up in the sky, Brad. That bright thing up in the sky, what is that? It's the sun today. The catcher, Sam Person, leading off in the top half of the 5th inning. Tried to bump. Strike 1 on Sam. He flied out. He popped up to the catcher. His first time up to end the inning. There's a swing in right to the Pat Gallagher. He scoops it up over to first base for out number 1.
Right fielder number 19, Jamison Becto.
1-3 on your card. Step to Jamison Foter, your right fielder. Number 19 steps in. Showing the sign for bunt. Strike 1. Just trying to get on base any way they can. And Pat Gallagher is just throwing BBs out there. And the pitch. Swinging. Strike 2 with a curveball. Overmatched on that pitch, that's for sure. He wasn't sure what was going to happen. He's got strike 2 on him. And strike 3. Into the dirt. Throws over to first base. Whoa, he saved that first. He pulled him off. He struck him out, but he still reached first base. That's a play that you don't see every day, everybody. He struck him out at the plate. Could not hang on to the ball. He had to throw him out at first, and he saved that first, so a strikeout and a single. Up at first, a strikeout. But he reaches first base safely on the missed throw from the catcher, who pulled the first baseman off the bag. Pat Gallagher keeps him close to first base. I don't think he's going anywhere. The number 9 hitter, and number 9, Josh Jacobson. There's a shot down the shortstop, picks it up over to first base. He gets him out by a step. Out number 2. 6-3. And the run advanced to second. Jamison up at second. Your leadoff hitter for Hudson, Matt Lombardi, who struck out in the first and who hit the ball to Pat Gallagher in the 3rd inning. He's 0 for 2. And there's the pitch. Nice curve on the outside corner for strike 1. I can just see that ball just coming in, and it just makes that curve right at the last moment and hits the outside corner, and it just, that batter just cannot do anything with it. He just sees it coming in, and it just falls on the outside corner of that plate. Strike 1, 2 outs. And there's a pitch, low in the dirt, right in front of him. No, hold it. Safe at third. So the player that struck out at the plate reached first, advanced to second on the fielder's choice, and now is at third base. It does happen. It does happen. And there's 2 men out in the top half of the 5th. In the dirt again, strike 2. 1-2 on the leadoff batter. He's got a man at third base. Those things happen in this game. That's why when you get swinging strike 3, the ball's in the dirt, there's swinging strike 3. K for 3 outs. So at the score after 4.5, Blue Devils have the lead 3-1. As I was saying, that does happen. When you strike out at the plate, the ball's in the dirt, the batter always takes off from first base, and it's almost a sure out. But this time here, it was not. And he ended up all the way on third base after having a strikeout. You gotta love that. Now they're playing. You picking up that on the? You picking up that music on that? That's cool. Now we got Sweet Caroline playing. I don't know if sure if anybody's gonna sing out here, but we got Danny Garcia leading off. He's 1 for 2. Steps to the plate. He was stranded at third base in the 3rd inning.
Right fielder number 21.
Danny Garcia leads off. The right fielder, Danny Garcia. And here's the pitch. Low, but swinging strike. He made a great play from right field, threw the ball at the second base, picked the guy off at second. Slow, high curveball for ball 1. Garcia steps in. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch, strike 2, 1-2 on Garcia. Bottom half of the 5th inning, everybody. The score is Blue Devils 3, Hudson 1. There's a pitch, swinging, right straight shot up the middle. Second baseman tried to get it, could not. Garcia gets it with a nice line shot single up the middle. Garcia on first.
Pitcher number 10,
Pat Gallagher steps into the plate. Your cleanup hitter today. He is reached first on a walk. On the 1st inning, reached first base on a walk. Flied out to the center fielder in the 2nd. And there's a pass ball by the catcher. And Garcia motors down the second base, standing in without a throw. And Gallagher flied out to the center fielder in the bottom of the 3rd inning. High for ball 2, 2-0. Garcia at second base. Gallagher, your batter. And the pitch. Inside, ball 3. 3-0 on Gallagher. He's got a man in scoring position. And here's the pitch. High, strike 1. Call that a strike. 3-1 on Gallagher. He's got to help out the cause. Try to get this runner in. Swinging. Deep fly to center field. Over the center fielder's head. Garcia is going to score from second. Gallagher going into 2 with a stand-up double, and he stays there, and Garcia scores on that double by Gallagher. Nice shot over the center fielder's head. Gallagher with a stand-up double. 4-1 in favor of the Blue Devils. Bottom half of the 5th. Nice shot by Gallagher. Nice stroke, nice swing over the center fielder's head. Landed out by the fence area. And there's a butt, small ball by Blue Devils again, up to first base, into the dirt, and he scoops it for out number 1. Gallagher over to third base on that little small ball play by Tommy Hallowell. Little bunted, fielder's choice. And Gallagher over to third base, stretching the lead here. They want to get a couple more runs. Step to the plate, Nick Cole. Reached on an error. Got a walk in the 4th inning. And up for the 3rd time in the 5th with Gallagher. Low in the dirt. In the dirt. Garcia has already scored. Gallagher is at third base. And Nick Cole is your batter with 1 out, with 2 outs. 1 out. There's a fly pop up right to the first baseman. He takes it, grabs it for 2 outs. 2 outs. Nick Cole flies out to the first baseman. 2 outs. Gallagher remains at third.
First baseman, number 20,
Zach
Judas.
Del Judas at the plate. He is 1 for 2. Got a double his 2nd time up and scored a run. He's got Gallagher waiting across the plate. He's at third base and he wants to score a run. It's up to Del Judas here to bring him on in. Slow curveball in the outside corner. Nice stop by the catcher. Which they're brothers. I'm sure they're brothers. One is Tim Person, and Sam Person is your catcher. Either could be brothers or catchers or cousins or twins. One of the two. Del Judas looking to add more. Blue Devils are up 4-1. Bottom half of the 5th. Ball 3-1 on Del Judas. Gallagher is dancing at there on third base, trying to come home. He's doing all he can to get the pitcher off his game. Ball, strike 2 on the outside corner. Looked like a ball to me. Del Judas, 3-2, 2 outs. 1 man on, and here's a pitch into the dirt. Ball 4, he walks him. Del Judas gets a walk. And we have 2 outs. And there's a meeting of the minds on the mound. Sean Doyle, your catcher, scheduled to bat. With 2 men on. Gallagher is at third base. Del Judas at first, followed by that walk. And Sean Doyle is your batter. No. 7. I think we're having a
for the Blue Devils is number
pinch hitter here.
Martin Newmeyer.
Martin Newmeyer is taking the place of Sean Doyle. Newmeyer steps in. And on that play, Del Judas takes second. Martin Newmeyer is on for in place of Sean Doyle. As a pitch swinging. Martin Newmeyer is taking the place of Sean Doyle. He's got 2 men in scoring position, and there's 2 men out. Swinging up the middle, picked up by the shortstop over to first base, and out at no 1 run scored. 2 men left.
4-1 Blue Devils, Leominster Blue Devil Baseball Club thanking the following.
So it is 4-1 after 5 complete innings. Leominster on top, your home team.
3 programs are available here at the announcers table.
4-1 after 5. We are in the top half of the 6th inning at Doyle Field, sunny, friendly Doyle Field. And we have runners, we have walkers, we have everybody coming around here and looking at all our great Blue Devil fans. What's up, brother? How are you, man? Everything good? Good. About time we're able to get a game in here. God, it's crazy. The weather's crazy. The weather's crazy. They're fun to watch. Good team. Fun to watch. Crazy wind. Come on. All right, we're back. Top half of the 6th inning. The Blue Devils on top, 4-1. We're at friendly Doyle Field. And sunny today. I actually saw the sun this morning. I woke up, I could not believe it. And number 12, Noah Stewart, your leadoff batter in the top half of the 6th inning. The Blue Devils on top, 4-1. They need 6 outs. They need 6 outs. Noah Stewart will be your first. And there's a pitch. Swinging, strike one. Got a piece of that. It's fun to watch Gallagher pitch. He's just on top of the game. He just keeps on coming at the batters. Nothing phases him. There's a pitch. Wow, strike 2. Nice fastball on the outside corner. Caught him looking. 0-2. And the pitch. Got him going for a lazy curve on the outside corner. Gets him swinging for a K. 1 out.
Second baseman, number 24,
Anthony Carlman, your second baseman, number 24, steps in. He grounded out to the first baseman in the first inning, and he got a double in the 4th inning and scored a run, the only run for Hudson. Facing Gallagher for the 3rd time. There's a ground ball. The second baseman picked up over to first. Out number 2. Out number 2. 2 down. Tim Person, the pitcher, who reached first on a single in the 2nd inning and then grounded out to the shortstop in the 4th inning. He's up for the 3rd time to face Gallagher, and there's a pitch low for strike 1, and Tim Person did not like that call. It was low for strike 1. 2 outs, top half of the 6th. Blue Devils on top, 4-1. Here's the pitch by Gallagher, swinging into the cage right behind us. Strike 2. Got a piece of that. It's a fastball coming straight at you. Gallagher's working fast. Here's the pitch. Nice curveball in the dirt for strike 3, and throws him out at first base. Yes, he does. And that's a K. 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, 3 down. Score remains 4-1, the Blue Devils. Bottom half of the 6th inning. We have Tyler Smith scheduled to bat, followed by the top of the order, Sousa and LeBlanc. And we got a new pitcher on the mound for Hudson. Number 9 is your pitcher for Hudson. And he's not on my list right now. Oh, and number 9, Josh Jacobson, your left fielder, is coming in to pitch. Gotta like that. Jacobson, number 9, was your left fielder into pitch. The bottom of the 6th. With the Blue Devils on top. 4-1. We got Tyler Smith, Dylan Sousa, and Andy LeBlanc scheduled in the bottom half of the 6th inning, with the Blue Devils on top 4-1. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope you're enjoying this broadcast of Leominster High School baseball. Happy to bring it to you people. Hope you enjoy that. We'll try to get as many games as we can in for you people for the Blue Devils. They have 8 games remaining after today, and I think 6 or 7 are at home. Hopefully we can make a couple more for you. It's a joy for us to bring these games to you in the living room. You can watch almost a Blue Devil baseball. We give you football, we give you hockey, and now we're giving you baseball. And I'm the voice of the Blue Devils in hockey and the voice of Blue Devils in baseball. I just totally enjoy this. And Brad has no voice. He's just up there with no voice. He just watches. He's the camera technician. He does a great job. Next time you see Brad out and about, please buy him a French fry or something like that. Thank him for his service for Leominster TV. Tyler Smith at the plate. Ball 1. Good eye on Smith. He grounded out to the shortstop. He showed a sign for bunt. Grounded out to the shortstop, and he flied out to the center fielder, and he just showed bunt on that last attempt. And it's ball 2. There's the pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner for strike 1. We got a lefty. Lefty on the mound. There's a pitch. Swinging, strike 2. It would have been ball 3, but he swung for that pitch. Low and outside. Strike 2. 2-2 on Smith. And there's the pitch. Swinging. Ground ball over the Blue Devil dugout. Smith looks in. 2-2 on him. And the pitch. Swinging, strike 3. 1 out. Top of the order, Dylan Sousa is your batter.
Center fielder, number 11, Dylan
Sousa. Dylan Sousa, your leadoff batter. He's flied out to the left fielder, flied out to the center fielder, and got a single in the 4th inning. And here he is in the bottom of the 6th inning. 1 for 3 on the outside corner for a nice pitch for a strike. 1-1 on Dylan. Steps in. And here's the pitch. Ooh, strike 2. Looked high to me, but strike 2 on Dylan. Come on, Dylan. Find it here. And the pitcher is, and he swings a strike over the second baseman for a nice single by Dylan Sousa. He's 2 for 4 in the game today with a nice single.
left fielder, number 13, Andrew LeBlanc.
Andy LeBlanc steps in. Number 13, your left fielder. He hit into a 4-6-3 double play to end that 4th inning. Now he's got a runner at first, nobody out. And there's a wild throw, and he's going to stay. Tried to pick him off at first. Sousa dives back into the plate. Gets on the bag, and it was overthrown, but it didn't go anywhere. LeBlanc at the plate. Scored a run. First Leominster run of the game. There's a pitch. Swinging. Fly pop-up over to first base, and looking at the sun. There it is. And he drops it. It's going to be an easy out at second. Sousa was caught. Could not go anywhere. The first baseman had it and dropped it. And Andy LeBlanc ends up at first base with a... So there's 1 out. Garcia is your batter. Garcia is your batter, swinging straight down third base. Yeah, it's me. Doyle. There's another bunt attempt by Garcia. Went foul. Strike 2 on Garcia. Andy LeBlanc is at first base on that fielder's pop-up that eluded the first baseman and caught Sousa before he could get the second. And there's a swinging strike 3 call. So the relief pitcher comes in and strikes out 2 Leominster batters.
After 6-4-1.
Not giving up a run. Looks sharp on the mound.
4 o'clock Monday against Westboro, also at 4 o'clock.
And now we go to the top half of the 7th inning. The Blue Devils need 3 outs. As Gallagher coming back to the mound. He's pitched well, and Gallagher returns to the bump. Yes, he's there. He's got Brady Stewart, Chris Lennox, and Sam Person as the 5, 6, 7 batters in the lineup. And this game will be history. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ks, 6 Ks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 strikeouts today. Pitching a marvelous game. Only give up a couple hits. He's been on top the whole game. Top of the 7th. Blue Devils are on top 4-1. Looking for their 6th victory of the season, which gives them 1 step closer to the postseason. That relief pitcher that just came in for Hudson did a pretty good job. Struck out 2 players, 2 batters, gave up a hit to Dylan Souza.
Hudson, third baseman, number 17, Brady Stewart.
Number 17, Brady Stewart, your third baseman for Hudson, steps in. He's 1 for 2. Got a single in the 4th inning. Steps into the plate. Gallagher with a win on his mind. There's a swinging up to the second baseman. Cannot pick it up. The shortstop gets under his glove. He gets on with a single. It hit that grass and made a dip, and shortstop could not reach that in time. Rolls into the outfield for a single. 1 out. No outs. 1 on. And Chris Lennox steps to the plate. Swinging. First pitch swinging. Both players first pitch swinging. They got 2 men on. 2 singles in a row. First pitch swinging. Both of them. Back-to-back singles for Gallagher. And nobody's in the bullpen.
Hitting for Hudson, number 20, Sean Reynolds.
Nobody's in the bullpen. Warming up. Looks like Gallagher's going to finish what he started. Sam Person, the catcher, is your batter. He's 0 for 2. Nobody out. 2 men on for Hudson. Trying to make some noise in the top half of the 7th. Gallagher just got settled down and throw strikes here. Both guys were first pitch swinging. Each got a single. Strike call on the outside corner, 1-1. Yeah, both batters got up and first pitch swinging. They both got singles because they know that Pat Gallagher throws strikes right away. So just swing. There's a pitch on the outside over to third base. Picked up by Gallagher over to third base for out number 1.
Catcher, number 6, Sam Person.
Fielder's choice, out number 1. Little blooper, right? Little ground ball up to Gallagher. Gallagher steps off, throws a set third base, gets the lead man. Still man at first and second with one down. Jamison, your right fielder, steps in. Swinging. Oh, they... Fuck. Thank you. That wind is crazy here. Okay. Number 2, Ben Chase is your batter. Stepped in. Ben Chase, number 2, came in for Jamison. As a pinch hitter. There's 2 men on, 1 out. Blue Devils are on top, swinging, strike 2. 2 men on, 1 out. Blue Devils ahead, 4-1. They need 2 outs. Men on first and second. Ben Chase, pinch hitter, steps in. Got 2 strikes on him. Gallagher's looking for a K here. And there's a pitch. Nice curve, little check swing foul, check swing bat, and it's just a little fly pop up to the first baseman. He's an easy out right there. That's 2 down.
Left fielder number 9,
Josh Jacobson came in and pitched that last inning, did a great job. That was a swinging little, he didn't want to swing, and he swung. He swung, and it hit him, safe at second. And it's just a little pop fly to first baseman's out, number 2. Still 2 men on, 2 outs. Jacobson, the 9th man in the order, swinging down the third base, foul ball. Pat Gallagher looking for a complete game victory for the Blue Devils. Has a 4-1 lead, 2 men on, 2 outs. Josh Jacobson, your batter. The number 9 hitter in the order. Strike 2, right down Main Street. That was right down Main Street for strike 2. And here comes the pitch. And ball 1, high. Looking for him to just swing at something high out of the strike zone. Could not get him to commit to that. 1-2 on Jacobson. Could be the last out of the game. Gallagher with the pitch, swinging up through the short. Nice play by shortstop. All he has to do is eat it. Bases are loaded. Nice stop. Didn't let the ball go in the outfield to avoid a run. Picked it up. And we give him a single on that. Bases are loaded. Bases are loaded. Top of the order coming up. Top of the order, Matt Lombardi, who has 2 Ks on the day and a little dribbler to Gallagher in the 3rd inning. Strike on the outside corner. Lombardi has got a bases loaded. Could really put a dent in Leominster's armory here if he gets a nice shot. Gets a single, a couple runs will score. Looking to add, and there's a pitch, swinging. Nice curveball by Gallagher. Got him off his heels, swinging, strike 2. 2 outs. Strike 2. Bases are loaded. Can you feel the tension out there? Here's the pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. Can you feel the tension, Brad? Can you feel it? Bases are loaded. Lombardi trying to get his team back into the ball game here. Gallagher looks in, gets his sign, and here's the pitch. Swinging, strike 3, gets him on a curveball, gets him out. He strikes out the last man of the game, picks up the victory.
Final score. Doyle, Leominster 4.
4-1. Leominster comes out on top with a complete game victory from the ace of the Blue Devils, Pat Gallagher, with a complete game victory. Great game today. Leominster struck first in the third inning to get their 1-0 lead, followed by Hudson. They got a run in the fourth inning to make it tie 1-1. Leominster came back in the bottom of the fourth inning. They got 2 runs to go ahead 3-1, and then they crossed the plate again in the fifth inning to get their 4th run, and that's where we stand, and that's where we finish the game at 4-1. The Blue Devils come out on top with a 4-1 victory behind the ace pitching of Pat Gallagher, and they advance to 6-5 on the season. And upcoming for the Blue Devils, they will be home here again Friday night, May 10th. Weather permitting. Always weather permitting. They are playing Algonquin at Doyle Friday night at 4 o'clock. Weather permitting. Hope to see you all there. I know we cannot be here, but we're going to try to make the game on May 17th, of Friday, between A.S. Shirley and the Blue Devils at Doyle on May 17th. That's our next scheduled telecast for all you people at home, and thanks again for all joining us. On behalf of Leominster High School Baseball, myself, Ray Richard, my camera technician, Brad Bedard. Hope you enjoyed the game. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you at the next game that we have here. Thanks again, everybody. Till the next time. Good night, everybody.